It's late and ain't nobody on here. No, ain't nobody still up on this Friday morning, Thursday night. You know, it's morning, but I'm still calling night because it's dark. Anyway, I done left, left up out of here, went out, and when I left, I said I wasn't, playing today. So, because I already knew in my, how to say, sizzling your spirit that I didn't finish something because I was on a rush. So this was the sheet from what we were doing. This was what I did when I was at work. And I wrote down a couple numbers. But why I wrote down a few numbers? Because I actually finished it when I was at work. The same method. And I did the same exact thing. This was the sheet I did while I was at work before I left work. Much neater than the mess I did while I was online. Anyway, so we was doing this online. Because remember I did this and circled that. They didn't even go that route. But anyway, they kept doing here. Look. So they didn't use this one. They used this one. So I put this one on now and they finished it. Just like I had it on my paper before I left work. Oops. I done got up. I was sitting there freezing. Because I was in the living room. When Sabachi's came in the house, passed out. So, remember how I say for one, you got to do, when you do one, you got to do both. So, this is the same sheet. So, if I would have finished it out like I knew I should have. Hold on, let me position myself a different way. That's not even gonna do you no good. That's not gonna do you no good. Okay, so we got these, right? So go back and watch the previous video, and those pairs are sitting there. So we're just gonna rewrite them how I should have rewrote them after I got them. So you got them right there. You got the pairs right there. So I should have rewrote them. Remember, I say you still got to split them back up into two. And that's how I got that number. Because worked it out. 21, 50. And you do it to the end. Like how they did. 2, 6. 2, 6. Oops. 2, 6. And This was the sheet I had while I was at work. Because I finished it. I finished it. Oh, shit. I took that 2-1, and then I added that on a 0-5. I did 2-6, and I instantly put a 7 in front of it. And that was the wind up. That was the number. That was what I did at work. I did one pyramid and everything. This was my sheet from when I was at work earlier today. I should have finished out the whole thing, but that's neither here nor there. I did not. Go back to my grid. I wrote that grid so sloppy I should have rewrote it earlier. That was my grid. So, now, like I said, this is something new that I was trying out for this pick 3. I'm going to teach y'all how I'm doing it. So, I circled that 7 from the date sum, and I'm doing this. Like I said, I should have went totally back track because I didn't have enough data to figure out exactly where they go all the time. I only know where they go when they on the outside. They went down with it. I also should have put the hit sum on there, and maybe I would have known. Cause the hit sum was a 3, but I didn't, and I would have known to go back over here. Because one of the 3s would have led you to this 2. You had the 7. 7 should have led me to the 2 and the 6. Should have went diagonal this way. So, I need to make me some type of rule book on me doing this grid. I got to make me some rules on it. Because either way it go, the number was still there. Now, what I want to check out and it now by being odd day, and I say they go back and they take something, you could even thought somebody probably would have even thought they went back like that. That was that morning from the 7. Somebody probably would have thought they went back to that morning, but they didn't. We just didn't finish out our pairs. And by me saying it was going to be somewhere up in here, it was. It was right here. It was right there. The whole number was right there. It was just written however the hell they wanted to write it. You would have had to combo that sucker. Because the pair was 2-6, not 7-2. But just the lottery game. They could do what they want to do. Now looking Going to look back. If I go back 3 days, I don't have a 762 in here. This shit is written. I wrote this stuff too sloppy anyway. Hold on. It's too sloppy. They got a 767, but and that probably is a 7 down there. Ain't no telling. Hold on. I doubt it though. It might be a 762, but I don't know. I have to look because I messed up something and I was rewriting it. But yeah. It was just one day back on this one. Hold on, right there. Sitting right there at the top. I want to check. Make sure this is my stuff I'm doing. All I'm trying to do is just go back to that sheet where I had that grid written out. The one that I first showed you the day before yesterday. When I showed you that I first started the grid and how it was off the grid. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Here it is. Here we go. Now what I'm finding out is when I make this grid, it's in the past grids. I'm just got to figure out how to pass back. So this was the 721. That was that morning grid, right? I think that was what came out. So it's right here. Even with the fire ball. On the previous grid, it's right there on the bottom with the fireball. And the 6 is over in the corner because it was off. It's off the grid over there. So I know this video ain't blurry. I know it's because I got up, went to the bathroom and everything, and decided to come in my room where I know it wasn't no air conditioner at because it's freezing to cool, warm up my brain. And what I do is when I usually go to sleep, I'm up at night anyway. If I go to sleep too early, and I'm not saying I went to sleep too early, I was just a little tipsy. Um, but from going out to Bocce's with my peoples, it's out here from Las Vegas. So, so on another note, like I said, I gotta write out some rules to this. And then what's so funny is when I said let's write a smiley face, if you go back and look at the video, I said, so for the heck of it, when we write these dates around, when we go around, put a smiley face around and add. And I said, but that's too many numbers, right? This how Big Brother, to me, be on some old watching slick ass shit. Look at this. Here it go right here. Boom. But see, now you let me know that it's not too many numbers. Now you let me know. Now you let me know something else. Now you let me know that I can fool with it like this. Just do that. I don't have to think that it's that it's too many numbers. That's what you let me know. Now this like I said, this is something that I did beforehand, off camera with the other day. I think I was at work when I did that. So it's some good stuff to me. Some good stuff. It's some good knowledge. It's knowledgeable for me. Some good knowledgeable stuff. So I know it's the end of the month. They're gonna reset soon anyway. I'm thinking they're gonna do it around football when it's time for the football to come season to start. I think that's when they're gonna reset. They're getting close to it. And from the looks of it, I don't want to toot my own horn. Dang, these dang on TikToks or whatever the hell this shit is getting on my damn nerve. Um, I'm not gonna toot my own horn or nothing, but it looked like they could reset with a 7. Triples. Not saying that's what they're gonna do. Last time they did it with a 9, the other time they did it with the zeros. So, you know. But like I said, this is very informative. That new grid that I made up, I should have back tested that more than just a couple days. Should have. But I didn't. So, I could work out this morning stuff. So maybe I will, but I'm not on no level ground playing field. So I think I'll do that off camera. So, all right. So I just wanted to do this little um, do this before to show how we didn't finish. And I didn't finish because I was too busy trying to get up out of here. And I should have just used what I did at work, knowing I really didn't want to elaborate on yesterday. I should have just did what I should have just shown what I had from work and not did anything. And just said, use what you got, what you can. But that's neither here nor there. It's after anybody could say, oh, she probably wrote that after the fact. Nah, I wrote this one at work and didn't show it. This is what we did on camera. So if you go back to the video, this is the end pairs that I left there. We just didn't finish them. We did not finish it. I did not finish it to get to the end result that I should have. All right. Until next time.